Hi friends, welcome back. I am Terry T with Soul Factory, and today I am going to be painting and working on safety eyes, and I wanted to take you behind the process a little bit more of that. I have some orders to pack up. I would like to do some crochet market prepping as well this video, but I wanted to start this with just a little bit of making some safety eyes and showing you some more inspiration because you guys really seemed to love that last week. Also, if you don't follow me over on Instagram, I did announce that I had dropped the two sets that I had kind of showcased last week, the Groovy Glow set in the 25mm size and the Flower Child set in the 30mm. So those are live on my Etsy right now. I've already had a few orders and I'm really excited about it, so I need to pack those up as well this weekend and get those to the post office, so we will be working on that. But I wanted to sit down and make some new safety eyes because I had a day off and that's what sounded fun to me. And it's really, I know you can't really tell, but it's super chilly outside and cold over here in the Midwest area, and so it's just cooling off, and I was like, it's a great day to sit in my little lounge set with my little blanket and just get all cozied up and do something cozy for myself. So that is what I'm going to be working on. I will put in the inspiration picture over here that I came up with this morning of exactly what I wanted to work on. I got these really cute what's the word, add-ins for my safety eyes that kind of look like iridescent pieces of glass. So I am gonna try to put these onto some safety eyes, and I have a little color palette that's kind of bluey green with a little pearl color as well in there. I thought this would be very cute. It's called Retro Reef, and we have Pearly Glow, See You Later, Ocean Kiss, Siren Call, and Seaweed, which will be more of a green color. So again, blues, greens, teals, and a little bit of pearl in there. I think this will be perfect. I have out 3 sets of each color already sitting in front of me in my 30mm size. So I'm going to do one color at a time, and I'm going to do 3 pairs of each. I also set out a couple extra pairs for some of the colors that I think I would personally enjoy using. I love blues. That's kind of what inspired this set. I was like, I love using glitter safety eyes, especially the hand painted ones, on ocean creatures the most, and I was like, I love seashells, the beach, that kind of vibe too, and I wanted to make like a special theme for that and not just like blue glitters. I wanted to add in something fun and extra, so that's where these will come in. So very excited about that, but I have a couple extra sets setting out for myself so I can make some for myself, because this was again the whole reason I want to make sets that you guys would use. So I'm very excited to get started today. So I'm going to start at the top. I'll show you a little bit of, B-roll of me working on these eyes, and then I will check back in a little bit. I had not put something this intricate on an eye yet, but this is so much fun. But I do feel like I underestimated how much I might need to put on each of these 30mm eyes. Like, I feel like I need to reorder some more of this already. But my goal is to kind of like release each like theme kind of as a different set, like a different size, and then eventually re-release them in all of the sizes. But I'm just kind of trying to gauge what everybody likes so far, what the vibes are, and then we'll get to everything else. But I've only done 4 eyes so far, and I already feel like I'm running very low on these flakes. This is a very tedious process, that's for sure. But man, is that worth it. Like, come on, guys. just so holographic and beautiful. How could you not like that? And I'm already very low on these flakes. I also like to flip these after I finish placing so I can see if there's any discrepancies. Like this one has a big bubble underneath it, which means it needs more resin underneath the edge to take that away. So I'm going to do that. Just adding in a bit more resin, getting another little push down, making sure all the bubbles are out the best they can be. Gorgeous. Let's flip it over. Gorgeous. I like a few of the little bubbles because it is like sea themed, so I'm like letting them happen. Okay, but I got rid of the big one, so now there's just a few little ones left, but other than that, this one's good to go. I'm going to cure these and I'll show you how that works. Okay friends, so far so good. I have lots of eyes made. I made technically 3 whole sets of 5 pairs each, so 5. So 3 colors, 3 of each color, that's what I'm trying to say. So I made 3 of each color, so I would have 3 complete sets, and then I made, again, a few for myself as well, so I didn't take a full set for myself. But we have some really pretty ones so far, and these are just gonna glow in the sunshine. I can't wait to take them outside and take some good pictures of these, because some of them are just extra iridescent too. I don't like, it's just the way that the little seashell pieces are, but so pretty. Where's the darker ones? I really liked the darker ones. Like this one is super iridescent on my side. See that little color shift, the iridescent? I love that so much. And then we have the green ones. The green ones are also really, really pretty. Okay, I can't wait to take them outside and take some good pictures, but I need to put a backing color on them. So what I did on the Groovy Glow 24mm set that I had done is on the lighter colors I put white pearlescent behind them, and on the darker colors I put a black iridescent behind them. So I was thinking of doing the same thing with this set to keep it nice and easy, and it makes it really fast to get them all done quicker, but I don't want to take away from the color of the eyes themselves. So I'm thinking I'm going to mix up the individual colors just to keep it cohesive, keep it together, keep it how I want to. So I think that's what I'm gonna do this time around. But the thing is like, after I made these 2 sets, I can't tell the difference in these two because this one's pearl, okay, and this one's like the sea mist, like the light blue color. Well, I feel like you can tell in camera a little bit better. But this one's the bluish one, and this one's the tannish one. I'm hoping once I get them actually on their cards, I can see on the table the difference a little bit better too, but they're much closer in color than I thought. But in here, this one definitely looks more green than the pearl color, so not sure what happened there. But I'm gonna mix up some backing colors, get those done, and then we're gonna take some final pictures, put them in cards, get them ready to ship. I also got orders, like I said, and I need to sit down either today or tomorrow because the post office is obviously closed, but I need to sit down today or tomorrow, goodness, and pack all of those for all of you beautiful people who ordered, and I cannot wait to get them all out to you. And what else? I think that's it so far. So far so good. We've got everything ready to go. I made 2 pairs for myself. I made one of the blue pairs for myself, and I made one of the light blue pairs for myself, which will technically be, I think it's Ocean Wave and Siren Call are those 2 colors I had kind of planned out so far, but I'm going to finish them up and I will be back whenever I've put the final colors on the backings of them. We are baking the last of the eyes. Hi friends, it's obviously the next day and I'm getting ready to finally pack all of the orders that were placed for all the safety eyes before I get super wrapped up in the rest of my work week. So I got everything laid out to pack my little goodie bags. Fun fact, I pack a goodie bag with every Etsy order of a physical item. I include these little cute bags that I actually got from like Five Below, like on a super clearance deal. So I bought a ton of them because I thought they were the cutest things ever. But I include a little stretchy scrunchie, a little piece of like taffy or some kind of candy usually, and then a little bracelet as well that I have. And of course I'm going to put the new thank you cards in there as well, and the eyes. So I'm going to work on filling all of those out right now and pack up the orders and everything once I get my Etsy pulled up and I can see all of the orders that we need to get out for today. 5 orders total that we need to get ready and we need to send out. So I have all of them ready to go. Like I said, we're gonna make we have 5 orders total though, so we're gonna make 5 little goodie bags and then we will get these into their boxes and get them ready to go. I have a lot of packing steps because I've not done a lot of physical products, so I feel like I have a very extensive like packing thing because it's very satisfying for me. But in the future, whenever we start doing like really big eye drops and stuff, I'm definitely gonna have to simplify it a little bit, but I'll keep you guys updated. Okay, obviously we are back in the office. I feel like we haven't been in here in literally forever. It's definitely been a while, I feel like, since we've been in here and actually crocheted because we've been out in the plant room. Obviously, I am very tired. It's actually not super late, but it's later than I'm used to these days as I'm getting older. But it took me a little bit longer to figure out how to do the Etsy labels the way that I wanted to. I've obviously sold physical stitch markers in my shop before, but actually going on there and having almost like a drop of safety eyes in my shop at once and having so many orders and keeping track of all of them, keeping them separated, it was very fun to do, don't get me wrong. I love assembly line stuff like that. It was very, very fun to do. But it was definitely different than what I was used to, so that took a little bit of time to get used to, but ultimately, like I said, it was quite fun, and I'm glad that they're done. I worked on some other safety eyes. I'll be wrapping those up soon and hopefully posting those for you guys. I will be out of town this weekend, so if you order any eyes or anything, please be patient with me. It might take me until, again, Monday or Tuesday to get them sent out because I will be gone all weekend long. And so, but I don't want to shut down my shop because technically that's still within the time frame of when they're supposed to ship. Anyways, doesn't matter, but I'm very excited. I really need to lock in though and start crocheting again. I started a Tysa turtle actually with the new eyes that we had made, and oh my gosh, I am so happy with these eyes. They are literally like seashell like pieces in there. It just matches this blue so well too. The color combination gets me every time. They're just so gorgeous. I cannot wait to release these. I think what I decided to call them was like Retro Reef, and I had some cute little names for those and I was really excited about that. So I ended up finishing all the colors on the backs of those. So the last step is honestly just taking high quality pictures, putting them on the boards, and the actual pre-packaging stuff. So that'll be exciting too, and I can't wait to get to that part. But like I said, the next couple weeks really need to be crochet focused, even though here on this channel I really do focus on what makes me happy, whether it's a particular pattern, a particular yarn type, a particular craft even, because we kind of branch out a little bit every once in a while. I try to make sure that I focus on whatever's making me happy at the time, because crochet is ultimately my source of relief from, I know this is crazy for me to say it, but the real world sometimes. Okay, I love crocheting and putting myself into a whole another world and getting to forget about a lot of things, and I haven't had the chance to do that lately, it seems. So I'm missing it. Trust me, I feel like I'm building up a little bit of inspiration again, and I have a lot of ideas saved and inspiration saved and new patterns bought and stuff, so I'm very excited to get back to market prepping. Okay, so we will be seeing that soon. Otherwise, that's really all I've got for today. If you want to check and see if there's any more safety eyes, or if I follow my shop for drops and stuff, please go check it out. It's down below. It's my Etsy shop is just Old Soul Factory like it is here on YouTube, and I have patterns, I have stitch markers, and I now have safety eyes, and that's really fun and exciting to say. So if you have any questions though about anything in this video, I know it was kind of a short one, but it was a fun one for me, and it was just bits and pieces of what I've been working on throughout the week. So I'm glad that I could share it with you, and I can't wait to catch you next week. And if you need anything, let me know down below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.